should I write down something? Do I need a notebook?
Yeah, take the notes also. So note down the points. Anyways, I
Okay,
will
sir.
share you the PDF also at last after every class. Are you feeling any disturbance, Ria? Because some marriage function is going on today.
No, sir, it's fine.
You're not able to hear any songs, right?
No, sir.
Okay. Okay, let's start the session. Once you are ready, means I will start.
Yes, sir, I'm ready.
So first we'll start with the 1 or 2 days we will go with the theoretical part. So let's understand the fundamentals in the C program, and
Yes,
then after we'll start the programming, right?
yes.
So first let's discuss about the let's see about the history of C language. So first there is one of the high level programming language, PL, basic combined programming language.
Yes, sir.
So who developed this BCPL? His name was Martin Richard. Martin Richard,
Richard.
right? So BCPL led to BCPL led to B.
C.
B. Next programming
C.
language, that is B. So this BCPL is a high-level programming language. It was introduced by Martin Richard. So BCPL led to B. Another programming language, that is B. From BCPL it developed. Okay. So B was developed by Ken Thompson. B was developed by Ken Thompson. Okay. So these
Yes.
two languages, BCPL and B, these two languages are known as typeless programming languages. Typeless programming languages. What do you mean by typeless programming languages? So we should not
We
type.
don't need to type something.
Yeah.
We shouldn't type in those languages.
No, not like that. Means in these two programming languages, there will be no data types. Okay.
Okay.
No data types are there in these two programming languages. In C, we have char, float, double, int, right? So like that,
Yes,
there
sir.
are no data types in this BCPL and B, high level programming languages. Okay. So typeless means that is no data type. Data types are not there in these two programming languages. From B, they developed C. Okay. C language. Who developed the C programming language? You already know it.
Dennis Ritchie.
Dennis Ritchie. His name is Dennis Ritchie. Just a second. Okay. So from B, they developed C programming language, and who developed it? See, this person, Dennis Ritchie. In which
Ritchie.
year? In 1970.
1972.
Where he developed it? At AT and T.
And T Laboratories.
Bell Laboratories. You already know, I think so.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So this is a small introduction about this C programming, how it was evolved. Okay. Now
Yes, sir.
let's understand the basic structure of the program. Sample C program. Sample C program. Now we will write like this, right? Include
Studio H.
include stdio.h
.h.
.h, and after that void
Int
main.
main. Yeah.
Int main, void main, anything will be accepted, right? And
Then
curly
curly
brace
brackets.
/ processing statements. Next, Closing of this.
Close the curly bracket, return 0. So before processing statement should have return 0.
Yes, correct. You are right, correct. What do you mean by return 0?
At the end, when the value should be returned to 0.
What is the purpose? Why should we write return 0?
Because when the program is supposed to end, there should be no value in the integer.
Uh,
I mean,
it means that the program is going to end there, right?
yes, sir.
And that part. Okay, I am just writing here like to explain you, just I have written like this, okay, processing statements. It means that whatever the statements from our side we are going to pass, these statements will be here, written here in
Yes.
the processing statements, right? So let's just understand the syntax, right? So
Yes.
first of all, this include studio stdio.h. It means what is this? These are the include statement. What we call it as include
Include
statements.
statements.
Include statements. And next, what is this void main? This is the we can call it as a main method or main function. Can we call it as main method or main function, right?
Yes, sir.
Any C program, these three statements, these three types of statements are common. What are they? Include statements. Next,
Main method and then processing statement.
Or else main function also, we can call it as main method or main function and processing statements. Right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now let's understand what is the
connecting to the internet. It looks like there is an issue with the router and echo device. So try restarting them. Unplug both of them. Then plug the router back in. Wait 30 seconds. Once the router is back on and connected to the internet, plug in the echo device.
So let's understand about the include statement. Why we need to mention it. Okay. So include statements. So it is the first statement in any C program. Okay. We need to mention it, right? So it is a first statement in any C program, right? And it always begin with what? It always begin with
hash.
It will always begins with a hash. Hash. This symbol is known as hash. Okay, hash symbol. Next, it is also called, there is another name. It is also called as what? Preprocessor directive. Preprocessor directive. What do you mean by preprocessor? What do you mean by preprocessor? It means
before processing it, the first thing is it will be pre-processed.
Yes, correct. See, you write your 10th class examination, right? So before the final exam, there will be a pre-final exam. Right?
Yes,
You will write the pre-final exam like that, right? And what do you mean by directive? So here what it will happen means there are two things. Actually, compilation process will be done and running. So compilation means what? Before the execution of the program, your program will get compiled first, right? So compilation means it is nothing but let me write down here, converting high level programming means English, okay, English language into machine understandable language. Language. It means that machine can understand binary language. It means that it can understand only zeros and ones, right? So high level language means it cannot understand. So some compiler will be there to convert the language into machine understandable language. So that process. Okay. So, and running means, what do you mean by once compilation was done, here one execution will be done, right? Program will get executed after the compilation. So here it is also called as preprocessor directive. That's the reason.
So,
Okay.
directive is basically compilation and running.
Direction to the compiler.
Okay.
Are you getting? It will give the direction to the compiler. In C program, which compiler will be there? We use any idea?
No, sir.
GCC. Its name is GCC.
Yes.
Okay. Compiler. Next. Ria, something you are asking me. Yes,
Sir, I
please.
was asking, under directive, they do two jobs, right? Compilation and running, or only compilation?
After the compilation, then the execution will happen. Here running means execution, program execution.
Okay, sir.
Are you getting? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So next, fourth point, it will be executed at compile time. What? Just now I have told you na, it will be executed at a compile time. So directive means what? Just now I told you, it gives a, note down these points. Ria.
Direction to the
It
compiler.
gives direction to the compiler. And next, here you can see here studio stdio.h is there. What is this? Standard input and output, right? And .h means header files. So any program you're going to write means some predefined functions should be there to run your program smoothly. So those predefined functions like .h means here header files. Okay. So those should be involved into your program. So that's the reason we will write there studio.h or studio.math like that, studio.lib like that. Okay. So library files like that. Yes, Ria?
Understood, sir.
Yeah. So it copy, what it will do? It copy the content of header file into our program. Got it? So
Yes,
this
sir.
is the importance of the include statements. Sorry, I did not forget to mention IN here. Okay. So include statements. Next, what do we have? Main method. Next, in our syntax, there is a void main method, right? So let's understand about the main method. Are you clear about this include statement? Any doubt in this include statement, Ria?
No, sir.
Right. Let's go to the main method or main function. So program execution will start from here actually. It is a core of any program. It is a core of any program and it is a first executable statement. Right? Or else you can call it as entry point of the program. Entry point of the program. You can call it as. Okay. And it is mandatory. This one is mandatory. Void main. It is mandatory. Mandatory means you should not use 2 to 3 times. Only once we will use, right? Mandatory.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. And it is unique. Just now I told you now it is unique. Only once we will use in our program. And it cannot be duplicated. It cannot be duplicated. Right? So now it can be written in 6 types. It can be written in how many ways? 6 types.
6 ways.
6 ways. Okay. How? It will accept like this also. You can write main or else you can write void main.
Int main.
Next you can write like int main, right? Int main. And main we already written, right? And main of void we can write, right?
Main of int.
Void main of void, like this also. And one more thing, it will be there. Main of void. Main of void already we have written, right? Okay, int main of void we did not write. Int main of void, like this also. So
Right.
we can return in 6 ways. This one, main method.
6 ways.
Okay. So now let's understand. In this syntax, there is a processing statements. There is a processing statements. So these are the steps or statements. Those describe what to do, how to do, when to do. Are you getting? Processing
Yes,
statement
sir.
importance. Processing statements. So what here it will, these are the steps or statements. What to do?
How to do, when to do.
What to do, how to do, when to do. When to do. So user defined statements. These are processing statements means what? The statements which are passed by us. These are not predefined statements, right? We will pass the statements here. So those statements, what they need to perform, or else, and how to perform, and when to perform, at what time, right? These things. Now, when if you observe carefully, there is a semicolon here. At the end of every statement, it's compulsory, it's mandatory to
Yes, sir.
mention semicolon. What is this semicolon?
That the
Se-
statement is ending.
So semicolon, we need to call it as a statement terminator. Statement, it is a nothing but a statement terminator, this semicolon. An instruction given to the compiler is called a statement. What do you mean by statement? An instruction given to compiler is called statement. Every statement must terminate with a semicolon. That is called statement terminator. Are you getting? Any
Yes, sir.
instruction given to compiler is called statement. As I told you, every statement must terminate with a semicolon. That is called statement terminator. That is called statement terminator. Ria, are you having laptop, right?
Yes, sir.
So for the practice purpose, daily the laptop will be with you only.
Yes, sir.
Okay then. So in your laptop, did you install any application like Code Blocks or Visual Studio, like that?
No, sir. I actually in Google there's this website called onlinegdb.com. There you can compile your programs.
Okay, you are doing online. You are using online.
Yeah, I'm
Uh,
using online C compiler.
okay. Then why you did not install this other ideal list?
I never installed it, sir. I just use the online compiler always.
Okay, are you comfortable with this online things, or else you want to install and practice the programs from
No,
here?
sir, I'm fine with that. It works similar to the installed programs.
Okay. See, try this one, that is Code Blocks. It will be very user friendly for the C programming.
Okay, sir. I'll download it.
You can download this and you can use this one. Okay. In my system, I have already Code Blocks. Okay.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
yeah. Next, in this here, we have this open flower bracket and closed flower bracket, right? What are these? What we call them?
Sir, in that only we have to write the processing statement,
Ah,
right? Within
yes,
that.
correct. So that is known as open delimiter. What? Open delimiter. Those open curly braces and close. Open delimiter means
Close.
it is used to indicate the beginning of function, or you can, or block, function or block, anything is fine, or user defined reference. And next, that one is closing delimiter. Closing delimiter. Closed curly braces. So it is used to indicate what? The ending, right? Ending of the function or block, right? Same like that. Okay. So that is the importance of those open delimiter and closing delimiter. Next, when you observe here, there is a comment also. Comments. So what is comment? Why we need to mention the comments in our program?
For the user to understand what is going on.
See, I will give you an example. You are working in a company, assume that, or you are a developer and you are working in a software company. So you have developed some application. You have developed some application. So for that application, obviously you will write some code, right? So
Yes.
you got transferred to another department or somewhere else. Now, next, your team member came and he wants to check that code, what you have written. So, he need to understand it. So, what the way you written your program, right? So, for that purpose, what you will do? You will mention comments, right? Here, this was done, and here at this line, at this statement, this thing was happened, right? You will mention the comments or not while you are writing the program.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So that's the so it is a message. It is a message which it will improve, which it will improve the readability of the program. First of all, okay, readability of the program. Can we say like this, right? Readability of the program. Or else it will, you can say like it improve the understandability of the program. Okay. And comments does not compile.
Yes, sir.
Comments.
You have to write it in slash. Within the slash.
Yes, correct. Comments does not compile. So comments also cannot, does not convert it into machine code. Comment does not execute, right? So it's just, it is as you told just now, it is just for user only to understand. So it is two types actually, right? One is single line comment and another one, Ria, single line comments like this, right? Bye
Yes,
symbol.
sir.
And one more comment, that is multi-line comment.
And comment.
Multi-line comment, or you can call it as block comment also. Sometimes we can call it as block comment. So how will we written like this? Slash star, and some statements will be there, and after that again mention star in this way. Okay, Ria?
Yes, sir.
Did you note down these points?
Yes, sir.
Anyways, I will send you these all things. Now let me show you how I'm using the code blocks here. So the interface will be like this. Once from where you need to download it means just go to the Google. Let me show you. Okay. See, in the Google, just type code blocks, download. So this is the website which you need to visit. Just click on here. it will get redirected to this page. From here, left side, you can see there is an option called downloads. So click on this download button, and we need to choose the binary release here. Okay, so click on binary
Yes.
release, and here we need to choose our operating system. Different types of operating systems are there, like Linux, Mac, Windows. We need to choose your whatever the operating system yours is. I think it's Windows only, right?
Yes, sir.
So select Windows. Mine is also Windows. So here you need to select this one, code blocks -20 setup.exe. .exe stands for executable file.
Okay,
Okay.
sir.
Once you downloaded, that means it will get installed into your local machine. The installation process is pretty simple. Or else if you want me do from my side, I can take the remote connection and I will do it for you. So
Sir, I
once you,
already started the download.
very good. So just you need to double click on this code blocks. It will be opened. Right. So this is the interface of this code blocks. Now you need to go to the file, and let's run the sample program here. Let me show you how we can execute here. So go to new and click on project. So here just select the console application and click on go. So don't tick this one, skip this page next time, just click on next. And we are working on C, right? So just select the C language and click on next and give some name to your project. So let me give like first project. So first program, okay? Or else welcome, right? Something, okay? First program. And here you need to mention the location of the program where it need to save. So here I'm going to save in my iDrive. So whatever drive you feel comfortable, you can save in that drive. So I am going to save in my iDrive. So just
iDrive.
select the folder and click on next. And see, as I told you, the C program, which compiler it will use? GCC. So you
GCC.
can see the name here, GCC, right? So just click on finish. So you can see the workspace. Under the workspace, there you can see here the first program. If you expand the sources, you can double click on this main.c and the sample syntax will be you seen here. Now, if you
Yes,
want to
sir.
run the program here, just there is a option called build and run. See, can you see at the top, right?
Yes,
Build
sir.
and run. Just click on that. It will get executed. See, did we get the output or not?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, in this way. Okay.
And
Don't worry about these things. There is from tomorrow, day after tomorrow onwards, I will start. We'll go with the programs. Okay. And just 1 second. And I forgot to tell me about myself. Let me tell me about myself also. So my name is BV Banu Prakash. Okay.
yes, sir.
Yeah. I think your dad already told you. I think so. And coming to my skill set, I teach full stack Python actually. I'm a full stack Python, and I teach cloud computing also, like AWS, DevOps, and Azure. These are the cloud platforms which I'm working on daily basis. I teach students going to their universities and I teach them. And uh, my foremost background is ethical hacking. Okay. So this is my skill set about me. So any doubts,
Yes.
not only on this domain, on the particular, not only on this domain, any other domain also you can go through and ask me if you feel any guidance or like that. So I am
Yes.
here to help you out regarding other things also. Okay, Ria, something you're saying, Ria?
I said yes, sir. Nothing else.
Yeah. Okay, this is all about, so this is only the starting day, right? And let me show you one trick also. Just, you read books?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let me show you a trick. You can download the books at free of cost. Okay. Just go to Google. You generally visit the sites like Amazon and Flipkart, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's go to the Amazon.in. And any popular book, someone will buy, right? Any popular book that is available in Amazon or Flipkart or somewhere else. So generally what happens, users will buy that book, right? Or not.
Yes.
So if the book cost is 4,000, it might be at any cost. So the book must be popular, then only this trick will work. Okay. So
Yes, sir.
now you can tell which book you want to, is there any book in your mind?
Ikigai.
Yeah, spelling?
IKIGAI.
IKI.
GI.
Ikigai in
First one.
this one?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's select that book. This one only, right? Ikigai.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, how much does this book cost? 330,
330.
right? So now I want this book for free of cost. So just a second, let me show you. See, now go to the new tab and just go to the Google. And let me turn on my VPN here. You know what is VPN?
Yes, sir. Virtual private network.
Yeah. So before you using this trick, just turn on the VPN, okay? Because your IP
Yes.
address will block if you pass so many queries like this, okay? Just mention here in title. What? In title, colon, okay? And the book, what you want to download. So what is the book name? In our case,
Ikigai.
Ikigai, right? Ikigai. And who is the author for this one? France Mirals. Okay. Mirals. Okay. We'll just copy that author name. By that author, and just mention after this file type. Okay. File type colon and just mention as PDF. The output in what format that we need, that you need to mention here.
Okay,
Okay.
sir.
Now just run the query. So what we are going to do now means what this is called as Google Docs. What this is called as Google Docking. Just click on Google search. Now see how many results we got. Only 353 results. If I go to another tab and just if I type in Google Ikigai PDF, means how many results it will show you now. Once observe at top.
Yes,
See.
sir.
When I use the query, when I pass the Google Docs, when I use this Google Docs, the query will be exact search will happen here. So someone, if they uploaded the any PDF, means you can download. See, some PDF is there. Just click on this one. I don't know whether that same book or not.